there's a big difference, Nick, in savings where it's guaranteed, where you're going to have guaranteed growth and you can't lose money, or the Las Vegas roll the dice of investing. Now, when I'm saying investing here, I'm talking about instruments, okay, not assets, because I do believe you can do due diligence with real estate and businesses, and even loaning money, and you can make sure that you have the right collateral. And there really is, you can eliminate or greatly reduce the risk. Agreed?
Yep.
Okay, so if we were going to have a savings tool, the ideal savings tool, what would we want it to have? What attributes would it have? Well, one would be a competitive rate of return. Two is we want it to be guaranteed, right? We don't want to we don't want to take risk. We want it to be liquid. We want it to grow and have access tax-free. How about creditor protected? Absolutely, we want it to be creditor protected and uninterrupted compounding. Now, we're going to talk about uninterrupted compounding and give a great example of that in a few minutes, Nick, but obviously we don't want our compounding to be interrupted. If we understand the time value of money and compounding, interrupting it kills it. Okay, so how about your 401k and your IRA? How many of these 6 things do you get when you have a 401k or an IRA?
Couple, yeah.
2, competitive rate of return, potentially, and it's creditor protected. Okay, but what about the other things that we said we wanted? Could we get that in a savings account? Well, no, we get 2 things, guaranteed and liquid. It's not going to be competitive. It's not creditor protected. It's not tax-free. How about bonds and mutual funds? Again, 2, competitive rate of return. It doesn't grow tax-free. It's not creditor protected. It's not guaranteed, obviously, and it doesn't have uninterrupted compounding. But it is liquid and competitive, potentially competitive. All right, how about a specially designed life insurance contract? You get all of these things. Competitive rate of return, guaranteed growth, it's liquid, grows tax-free, and you have tax-free access, creditor protected, and you have uninterrupted compounding. That's the ideal savings. Now, we're going to use the ideal savings tool as our money pool to do some other things. Now, back to David Walker for just a minute. Here's a quote of his, that he has a significant portion of his retirement savings to purchase products from financially strong insurance companies. Okay, so if I know that this stuff is happening with my taxes and everything else, Nick, what do I do next?
Well, I think you got to decide, which one of these lines you're going to stand in. Because here's what's happening, everyone. There's really 2 movies playing right now. And there's really the movie of the reassuring lie. And that's where most people are standing, and you see our kid there, people are teaching their kids the same messages over and over. But really where the truth is over there. And sometimes it can look pretty lonely. And we go see an Inconvenient Truth movie. But what does it take to get out of that line? Because most people don't want to go be a Lone Ranger, right? Well, it takes a couple things. It takes, courage, conviction, confidence. And the last thing really is what we do, and we do a little coaching. You just need a guide, because this is about becoming your own banker. It's not, hey, Nick, Jim, take care of my money and make it grow. This is about you being empowered, because what the noise is telling you to do, the reassuring lie is that you're not smart enough to do this. So I want to make a prospectus that's got 100 pages in it, 99 and a half of them you can't understand. So you gloss over and you say, okay, here, just take control of my money. But it's costing you deeply. And so by partnering with someone that can show you where the doors are to go look at, can allow you to get into the real movie line of an Inconvenient Truth.